Good morning, friends, on this last day of 2022. I thought it would be good to make a NAD video, a new acoustic dimension video. Since it is the 50th anniversary of NAD this year, or NAD celebrated their 50th anniversary this year, I've got a selection of NAD amplifiers here in a nice lovely grey tower, spanning from the 3300 power envelope to a 3140 integrated and the famous 3020B and a stereo receiver, the 701. Now, two of these amplifiers share the same ideology and same topology in the power amplifier section in any way, and then the other two are slightly closer related. The 701 features the same power amplifier at least as the 3020B and the same preamp section as well, with the added bonus that it's got a built-in electronic tuner section. And then the other two amplifiers are much closer related, with the exception that the 3300 features the NAD power envelope topology for greater power output. But my focus today is going to be the 3020B. I've got it turned on, and it's hooked up to my audio analyzer. And I just want to demonstrate its specifications, or its rated specifications. Now this 3020B I got in this year. It is quite a clean example of a 3020B. I got it from a guy that retired, and it's very clean. It's not yet been recapped, and it's in a really good condition. So I've got the audio analyzer feeding signal into auxiliary, and if I'm going to engage auxiliary now, you're going to hear the sine wave on the unit, and it's measuring total harmonic distortion plus noise. So there we go, and it's putting out about a watt. There we go, a watt. And I'm going to just move the camera over to the screen, and if we can just get the focus right. There we go. Oh, come on, man, keep it there. So how's that? 0.00854% total harmonic noise, total harmonic distortion plus noise. At 1 watt into 8 ohm. I'll just go over to the other channel. About the same fare. Slightly lower output on that channel. I've noticed that some of these lower end amplifiers, the channel matching is not always that good. There will always be a slight difference in channels levels. But there we go, that's nice. Let's now, I haven't done this before, but let's do a sweep of the total harmonic distortion and see how that goes. So far so good. That's lovely. That's, wow. Look at that. How's that? How beautiful is that? Let's just scroll over. We've got a highest peak here into 1 watt will be 0.0076% total harmonic distortion at round about 3.1 kilohertz, which is fantastic. Let me tell you, I've measured amplifiers in this year, really high-end amplifiers that does really wild things when it comes to total harmonic distortion sweeps. This is impressive. So there you go. If there's anybody out there that doubts the validity of the NAD 3020 and its variants, this is the B variant. And here's the proof. Look at how nicely it sweeps in terms of the total harmonic distortion. And there my phone nearly fell. Let's do a level sweep. Let's see. Oh, but hang on. I'm just going to cancel that quickly. I just want to bring that down to 0 dB because I usually sweep at around 0 decibels to see how the frequency response looks. And this obviously also indicates channel matching. But we're out here about a decibel, which is not bad. And remember, we're working here with a scale of 4 decibels. Oh gosh, I wonder where the frequency response is going there. It's shooting up and coming down again. Coming down, coming down, coming down. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got a bit of a peak. Just see where the frequency cursor is. We've got a peak of about 3 to 4 decibels around 125 hertz. So you've got some kind of a built-in loudness effect there. That gives this amplifier a slightly warm sound. That's fine. That's fine. It makes lean sounding speakers always sound great. That's why I love listening to the NAD 3020. You know, sorry for me just scrolling through this. I just want to get a acceptable scale here to just demonstrate. Just there to 5. So it sits now between 5 decibels above 0 and -2 below 0. And if you just see, that's around about 125 hertz, which is, if you have to listen to that on its own, you know, round about that bandwidth or that part of the audio frequency, that's where you get that nice warm upper bass, which we all love so much. Otherwise, it's fairly flat. And let me tell you, the loudness or nothing is engaged on this. That's it. I must also confess, this might be also due to the fact that it's not yet recapped, but the NAD 3020s are known for their warm sound. Just quickly want to try something else. I'll put it on level, drop the dBs down 20 decibels and bump it up on the volume control to about 0, to go past its built-in loudness tab on the volume control. And then let's do a sweep again and just see how it looks from here on. Again, about a 1 decibel channel difference. Slowly rising, gently rising, going up about 1.5 decibels, 2 decibels, 3 decibels, slowly cooling down again. There you go. Lovely. So we've got an amplifier here that's got a slightly warmed up bottom end, but that's lovely. Just want to do another sweep where I drop the input level down again, yet 10 decibels down, and bump the volume control up to the 0 decibel mark. Well, I'm basically at the end of the volume scale there. So let's just do a sweep from there. off the scale now. I just want to see if it still does. It still does that rise. There we go. The gentle rise up, peaking, moving down. Interesting, very, very interesting. But remember that we're working here with a maximum 3 decibel scale. So to have a 3 decibel bump like that is not bad. It's ever so gentle. It's not this brutal in your face frequency what will we call it? Frequency bump or character displacement or whatever you want to call it. What else can we measure here? Let's just go back to level. Let me just bump that back up to 10 decibel output to 0, around about 0, and let's do a crosstalk. Minus 55 dBu, that's not bad. Phase relation, it's as low as you can get it, which is great. NAD. Around about 69 decibels. See noise. Minus 77 decibels. I don't know. It looks like there might be a problem with the noise measurement section of this audio precision unit. I must get that checked out. So there you go. Let's just turn that down again. Let's just move over this side. The NAD 3020B. Very simple amplifier. It's got all the basics. And there was obviously a couple of variants of the 3020 over the years where it was equipped with different features and different functions. For instance, on some of the units, on this unit, this button is for mono operation. But on other units, it was either like a level dim button or a mute button, a complete mute button. So that got changed up on some of the models. And this variant, the 3020B, and why I love the B, is that if I can just swing this tower of power around, just bear with me, please. Like that. Let's just do it like that. Is that it's equipped with a moving coil and moving magnet selectable phono stage or phono input. It's equipped with, which I also love, with binding posts that can accept banana plugs, bare wire, and not spades. You're going to have to modify these to take spades, which I don't like to do. So I prefer to use bananas on my speaker cables. And it's obviously got the trademark NAD soft clipping feature and the pre-out amplifier inputs, the two different ones, a normal and lab input. I must maybe do the sweep on the lab input. Maybe that can show something up. Yes, looking at the other units, rear sides also, the interesting feature about the 3020 was this vertical style input plane, which was for no other reason than all this connectors and hardware and stuff was just applied on a single PC board running through the whole chassis, as opposed to these units that had a back plane like that, or maybe vertical or right angled connectors that solders onto the PC board like that. And this complicated assembly procedures a bit over this style, and that's why they could sell these 3020s for virtually nothing back in the day. It's interesting for me to hear in the NAD documentary that they estimate that they manufactured close to 1 million of the 3020 units over the years in their different variants, which is fantastic. I find it super fascinating. Let me just turn the volume is turned down. Let me just move these connectors over like that and swing the tower around. Sorry for the rough video work. I do apologize. Let's just bring the level up again to about 0 dB. What do we have? We've got a volume. Let's just see. Okay, there we go. Slight connection error there. Just get the level up to around about nominal 0 dBu on the analyzer. And let's go over here. Let me lock in the focus sweep. Sweep, thank you. Again, we've got the slight rise coming up, peaking and falling down. There we go. Yeah, that's interesting, fascinating. And as you can see, I've only got it in on auxiliary, and there's no loud disengaged. Another thing I can do is I can put the analyzer in directly into the power amplifier section of this and do a measurement and measure the preamp section on its own on the 3020. But I'll reserve that for maybe a bit later today, or maybe next year or so. But this was just a little fun video for me to do it quickly and to demonstrate this. I just want to turn that off. And just to do a little bit of a NAD demonstration. Here you go. A NAD Tower of Power. Lovely. This, I must say, this 3300 power envelope sounds great. It's got lots of power and it's got lots of character. It's lovely. I must actually also just measure that and see how it behaves. You know, if it's got maybe some kind of a trademark peak in the lower end, because that thing sounds just luscious. The 3140 sounds very clean sounding integrated amplifier, also lots of power. And the NAD 701 stereo receiver on top, it just sounds lovely. It is warm and inviting, very polite, just the right amount of power for a small system, small bookshelves. And it's lovely because it's got a built-in tuner, so it makes for a nice one box unit basically. And then I've got it in my bedroom where it functions there just as a basic system for me to hear the news in the morning and the news in the afternoon, and maybe a bit of music now and again. Okay, thank you very much, friends, for watching this video and for the support throughout this year, throughout 2022. And here let's look forward to this year that's quickly approaching today. 2023, that's quickly on its way to us. You have yourselves a lovely new year, and catch you around the corner.